Ladies and gentlemen, this is Stamcraft once again, and we are in ASL Season 15, Round of 4, Number 2, final set played between Hero and JYJ. This final set, what better map to have this final amazing showdown on other than my favorite map, 76, an amazing map with potential for some nice crazy actions. And you know what, the Destiny has called it, one of these players we need to step forward to be facing mine in the final 1 week from now. And the curtains have fallen, the valves have closed, the bathrooms have flushed, and the sewers is drained. Which player is gonna be the one to take the place in the final? We will see that in just a moment. For now, let's have some kind of French cheese on the table here. This is not the kind of rotten, unable to eat and kind of poisonous cheese like the blue cheese. This is a slight, brie, French brie, or Italian mozzarella cheese. A slight light cheese here, with JYJ going for a forward barracks against Hero. 12 hatchery. It looks like it will be the 12 hatchery build here for barracks. Excuse me, not for barracks. For Hero, yes, exactly here. Hero is gonna have a surprise for him. The SCV from JYJ is looking around on the various areas of the map, try to find where that Zerg the Zerg player is located. He's gonna have an idea now because the Overlord has revealed himself at the bottom left corner of the screen. The SCV from JYJ arrives now together with 2 Marines. The first Marine is kind of falling back a little bit just to group up with the other Marines, and we are going to be seeing the Marines get up on the high ground now. The drone comes up to chase, and what is going to be the reaction from Hero? We have a factory coming down as well for JYJ, so he's going to be following up with a factory float to put the vultures inside of Hero's base here. The drones are going to be dancing for their lives, and are they going to go down to the lower side of the ramp? Looks like the drone returned, and the Marines come out though. They're going to be hiding behind this mineral patch. This is a perfect hiding spot, but we have a single Marine getting kind of stuck there. Don't go there in that area, but finding that a Marine goes in together. The SCV is not blocking correctly, and so we're going to be losing 1 Marine, 2 Marine. The last Marine has fallen, but the last Zergling also died due to this SCV amazing heroic work. And let me just try to see if I can get the resolution to go up a little bit higher. Okay, looks like the internet connection is back to working, functioning normally. This should be 1080p here for you guys, the quality. Anyways, the factory is gonna float over. Let's see if Hero has an idea. He's got a Zergling coming out to spot, a double starport coming up, so Wraith build is gonna be what JYJ is gonna go for, but a slight vision of some miraculous thing happening here, and that drone is out here to block this factory from landing. This drone can be there all day. The factory will have no chance to come down. Last minute clutch supply depot block there by JYJ on his ramp, and the game is gonna go on for a little bit longer. That drone won't be there for that long though, because the raid's gonna be coming out. We have a Spire coming up. The time of the Spire is very late though, so that means these raids will have some very nice times eating up drones at the 9 o'clock position. We have an idle drone coming down from Hero. He's not paying attention just yet. He's gonna fix that momentarily now, I think. Yeah, that drone is still idling for quite some time now. Hero APM have 440, but some of that APM is not being used correctly. Finally, that drone goes to work, and that single drone is still trailing the factory. Starports are both blinking for the time being. The Spire is only halfway done, so at least 4 or 5 drones will get destroyed. Another idle drone by Hero. Looks like he's not really on point in this game. He's got nothing to pay attention to, only 2 bases and a single drone to keep an eye off, but he's been kind of failing, I think, a little bit to kind of prioritize his APM. And finally, the raids have arrived. They're going to be going directly to hit that drone. The drone falls, and the factory should land right away. We have a sunken coming up now, a creep colony, and that's going to be turned into a sunken. But before that, so many drones going to be falling. Looks like Hero's going to try to evacuate the rest of his drones back into the comfort of his main base here. But I don't think he's going to have a chance to do so. Looks like more drones in the base going to get harassed, but that's going to be the end of the harassments, I think, for JYJ, because the Spire is done. So some Scourge is going to be coming out so soon. We have a single Vulture coming out. This Vulture's purpose is not really to do anything because the Sunken is there. It might try to go and hide in the left corner, but it doesn't. It's going to try to waste its life to take out the last of the drones here, which is kind of a questionable because the raids were already there to do that job. Yeah, but anyways, Scourges and Witchlists are coming out. Images are gonna go to JYJ's base. No, looks like they stay home and try to take out his factory. I question the decision, I think, by Hero. Scourge is coming out now. What do you have inside? We have no turrets, a single Marine. Takes out the first raid. There was only 3 raids remaining. The second raid takes a hit on one of the the second Scourge takes a hit on one of the raids, and that raid is very much red at Captain Raid. It's got 5 kills, but now all of the Scourge are dead, and Hero's Scourge fleet is down to 0. He's still attacking these factories though. And he's only still on 2 hatcheries, whereas JYJ is also all just on 1 command center. Overlord's running all the way towards the right side, and these Mutualists are running back though for fear of God knows what. Maybe he's fearing that Cloak has just finished and the raid might be coming out to attack, so he's gonna be hiding behind, but he's gonna be waiting for the Spore to kick in as well. Mutualists with Scourges are escorting each other. SCV coming down the ramp to finally take the command center. JYJ 42 supply, Hero with 33 supply, 6 raids in this group. They're gonna try to come in to try to harass the drone. 1 drone's fallen, 1 shooting the drone, 1 shotting the drones rather, and Mutualists will need to attack, but Cloak has been deployed, activated, utilized, and now the Cloak raids are just gonna be a huge problem for Hero. Hero is moving one of his Overlords towards the left side just to get a little bit more vision. His Spore is completed, but the Spore is not really covering this drone line, and any drone going to the towards the Assimilator is gonna get destroyed. Scourge is coming out, Mutualist is also protecting, but Raid's gonna try to attack the Overlord. The Overlord is gonna be falling, and that Overlord falls. Hero is supply blocked once again. What do we have here? I have just drones running around for their life. Supply depot, turrets getting set up at the expansion, and JYJ is having a nice lead here. No second gas whatsoever for Hero. I wouldn't be surprised if we make another simulator, because that simulator is going to be better protected than the first one. Yeah, we are at the 7th minute mark of the game. The finale here, the amazing showdown between these 2 players, and JYJ is gonna be looking forward to take his lead to home here. That factory is gonna be finally burning down, I think. More raids production coming up for JYJ. It's gonna be time for JYJ to transition into the ground army and potentially go for science vessels, or maybe to go for some Marines and so forth. But for the time being, he is just going to be prioritizing the air as well as defending his second command center. Okay, the barracks is not even spinning, it's not even blinking, so I mean no Marine production for the time being. We have SV attacking that Crystallis. That's what the name of that neutral building is, right? Academy coming up, so the transition into the ground army for JWedge is going to start on the other side. Hero has not transitioned into the ground army. We don't see the Hydra stand. We don't see another hatchery coming up. I'm not so sure what he's upgrading with his Slayer. Maybe Overlord speed and then maybe drops. I don't know. There's nothing to drop though. 9 mutualists in this group. The raids don't have any upgrades. The mutualists, I think, had upgrades. No upgrades so far. Scourge is coming out to attack, but Cloak raids are way too strong with 11 raids in this Armada. What is the counter for groups of raids? Is it Armada? Is it Flock? No, Flocks are for birds, I think. More barracks coming up now, a total of, I think, 3 barracks. Science facility coming up, and nice turret though. Try to chase away this Overlord, and indeed that Overlord runs away. Something died there in that corner of Hero's second base. Cloak raids camping out outside of JYJ's expansion, just waiting for Mutualists coming. A single Scourge coming to see that 3 barracks are set up. He didn't see the other infrastructure at the bottom side of the map, but he could suspect something like that. And Hero has been kind of slow to catch up on the econ game, I think. He's only now building his 3rd hatchery that is inside his homes. No other hatchery on site. He's not taking the top right, for example. Taking the top right would have been a nice idea, but he's not doing that. And we have Mutualists coming in to snipe something, but Cloak raid has started. Oh my god, look at it's like a supernova exploding on screen there when those mutualists got hit by the Cloak raids, and now the number of mutualists is down to just 7 here, and Scourge is getting destroyed and Overlord's getting sniped as well, and Hero's micro this game is slightly. Alright, looks like the first science vessel of the game is our command center, the 3rd one of the game being constructed. At the bottom right corner of the map, we have 3rd gas coming up for Hero, so Hero won't be having any problems with gas. The problem he has would be with minerals and how to catch up against JYJ here. JYJ is looking very dominant economically speaking. 77 supply for JYJ, 50 only for Hero. We are at the 10-minute mark of the game. And we don't have Hive Tech so far. Nice scan just to see the situation inside the main base. Well, he wants to see the timing of the Hive though. That would be a little bit more useful to see. We have, or at least the presence of the Queen's Nest somewhere. The Science Vessel is hiding in the corner there. And yeah, the third command center should be completed soon, so SCs might get transferred to that area. And I don't even think that Hero knows about that base for the time being. +1 weapons done on the Medic Marines, and they might try to come out to exert a little bit pressure against Hero. Remember, on this map, Medic Marines can get on the high ground, whereas Vultures cannot, and Hydralis definitely cannot. So let's see here. Looks like Hydralis can or cannot. I think Hydralis cannot. Lurkers cannot for sure, but I'm not so sure about Hydralis. SC is getting transferred towards the bottom right corner of the map. The Overlord comes up just to check though. We have a small skirmish here, and once again, JYJ gets the upper hand. He takes out a single Mutualist instantly, and he retreats with the rest of his ground forces. What do we have here on? Looks like finally Heroes decided to put up some static defenses to hold his ram. And we have Queen's Nest getting set up, and looks like Heroes has finished researching drop. So he's sneakily putting a drone at a 1 o'clock position here. We have Single Zerming coming here just to scout. Yeah, run all day and try to buy as much time as possible, man. That's what I would advise Hero, to keep these Medic Marines kind of occupied here. We have a small attack on this right side of the map, and we might have a nice irradiate and very slow reaction from Hero. Cloak coming in the last minute, and Scourges are just dancing around aimlessly, not attacking the right thing, but he starts to attack now. And 5-6 Mutualists attack the Wraith, and you have an Overlord. You can still kill the Wraiths with your splash damage, but it looks like the Mutualists are going to be running and losing all of their lives. They are, well, where are they going? They're going towards the bottom. They're even going to its own new base at the 1 o'clock position, and this rate, Hero's going to review his base, but he leaves at the last minute, and that's really, really bad micro, I think, and just bad decision. I think his mentality is kind of cracking a bit, Hero. Yeah, but for the time being, the game is still on here. We have another small skirmish here on this side of the map. 8 Wraiths versus about 6 Mutualists with Scourges and Overlord support. So that's a bit of a fairer fight for Hero, but finally he's pushed away because the Medic Marines have arrived. JYJ 97 supply, Hero only 56. Hero is going to be very, very close to losing this game if he cannot get out his base. But if he can get away with, you know, this sneaky base at the 1 o'clock, it's nice. But looks like some Wraiths are going to try to go there, and they completely spot this new Zerg hatchery. Some Scourges coming to take out that single Wraith, and more Overlord comes out to help 2 Cloak Wraiths be dying. But Hero is losing Mutualists left and right here. Nice scan on the ramp by JY to see that it's going to be impossible to assault up that ramp, but he doesn't need to. What he needs to do now is make dropship and assault the base at the, what is that location? The 1 o'clock position. The science physics lab has been almost completed here. That means battle cruisers is going to be coming out. 4th command center from JYJ. He's got more command center than Hero's got hatcheries, I think. Actually, that's not true. Hero's got 4 hatcheries now, so that's about the same number. Ultras Carbon coming up, so we're going to be transitioning into some high expensive unit, late game units here from Hero. JYJ is going to be sticking with ground units, basic Medic Marines for now, no transition into tanks or something like that. We will see BCs in just a few minutes. A stray what is this, Wraith just chasing some random Overlord and getting killed in the area. There's some Mutualists are running around. I think the total Mutualists is about 7 now. This base have been finally coming into operation, but I'm going to be looking forward to the first dropship of the game. Looks like Scourges might try to take out this these science vessels, but unsuccessfully, and Science Vessels have so much energy that they can afford to irradiate a single Scourge, and that just shows how much ahead JYJ is. JYJ is fortifying the position at the bottom right corner of the screen. He's got 2 dropships, and he's got so many options. Everything on the table is turning for him. He can drop the 9 o'clock position, he can drop the main, he can drop the 1 o'clock position, and all of these places are so far apart. This can be so difficult. Yeah, look at this. These Mutualists are hiding all the way here at the 1 o'clock position, whereas JYJ is gonna go towards the 9 o'clock position. There's only a single sunken here. The Medic Marines have stopped now, has attacked now, but miraculous pair of Scourge take out a single dropship before it can unload its cargo, and only a few Marines are in the area. We have Scourges coming through and Mutualists coming through, but nice irradiate on that group. Mutualists attacking some of the, damaging some of those drones as well. Another nice two other Irradiate takes out almost all of the Mutualists, but now the attack at the 9 o'clock has been thwarted. The Sunken is going to be reconstructed. A Science Vessel getting sniped. Careless mistake there by JYG to not save it, but this dropship is going to load up more stuff. What's going to be the destination? Is it the 1 o'clock position? What do we have here? No Mutualist inside, but some Scourges in the area. It looks like JYG is not paying attention. He's going to be losing. That dropship has already been damaged from before and taken out, but that kind of evened up the score a little bit, but not still balanced between these two players. Hero and Heroes only 73 supply. JYG 128, and more dropship come through, and he scans the area. He sees that he's got nothing, but Mutualists are not attacking. He pulls back in the last minute. Why do you pull back, man? Just freaking attack. And now so many Mutualists are falling, and this hatchery, I think, is going to be falling. That Nidus Canal's got, that Nidus Canal's going to be falling. There's nothing to really channel units through, and Drone's going to be running for their lives. What is going to be the response from Hero? He's in a desperation move. He might just type GG any moment now. Okay, looks like he's going to be trying to slow elevating those, those cows into the war zone here. Two Ultralists are kind of getting lost there. The pathing is not so good. The third Ultralist joins the fray. So three Ultralists are just getting mixed up together and bundling up and making a ultra super list or something. Like it's like a weird animal that combines two other weird animals, and a dropship is attacking this other base. And we're going to be happy. We have Scourges taking out a single dropship, so only a few Marines get unloaded, but we have 4 Marine, okay, but an Ultralist is there enough to take care of those Marines, I think, and Drones running for their lives. So 3 consecutive failed dropship from JYG. Is he going to get a little bit setback? He's got a command center getting ready to land at the 3 o'clock position, another command center getting constructed, possibly to land at the 5 o'clock position, and another command center getting ready to land at the 7 o'clock position. He's got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 command centers. He's got more command centers than Heroes got hatcheries, but for some magical reason, this game is still going on. And I don't think Hero could come back, but he's going to be trying hard. He's going to drop something, I think, in an Overlord here. And JYG is going to meet an Overlord with a dropship. None of those vessels going to be turning around. Looks like the Overlord's going to arrive here first. What does he have inside? Maybe a couple of Zerlis and an Ultralist. It's going to be, okay, a very small drop. 2 Ultralists comes in. We have a single bunker in here to defend, and they'll just start to attack that bunker, but it runs away. I'm not so sure why, because I think 2 Ultralists can attack a bunker, even with SCV repair drop. But Science Vessels coming in, it might irradiate this Overlord, but no, looks like the Science is going to be returning home, dropping something at a 9 o'clock position. Would be nice as well, but looks like Heroes decided against that. He is still on 3 bases, whereas JYG is going to be on 4, and very soon he's going to be on 6. So I don't think how Hero could come back here supply-wise. Also, it's a similar story. JYG 160 supply now. Hero only 90 supply. We have another drop coming through, and this might be a moment of weakness for JYG. He's got nothing here. Just a couple of SCVs. He's not even seeing that. But now he does, and Science Vessels arrive just to check out. What are you doing? Is this a fake? Or Hero just not forgetting to unload his cargo? Looks like it's just a fake. Or maybe just a sporting Overlord. The real drop, though, is happening on the other side of the map. This 5 o'clock position got assaulted with 4 Ultralists. A lot of Marines going to be falling. We have a single bunker that's going to be buying a lot of time. Inside the bunker getting destroyed, but Ultralists going to be loading for life. Look at how few forces Heroes got. He couldn't afford to lose even a single Ultralist. He needs to pick them up and save them somewhere else. He's going to try to drop them here again. Another attack is happening with more Medic Marines coming through. Irradiate Ultralists, yes, send them into the deaths and take more SCVs with them. When they die, that's what I would tell Hero. He's going to be trying so hard. This other Overlord goes out here, try to maybe drop more stuff. More Ultralists are going to be coming out of Hero's main base here. Yeah, okay, another Ultralist is going to be running for its life, but that's going to be the end. Near the end of this game, guys. JYG 178 supply, Hero 95. Where are the BCs? Okay, 3 starports producing God knows what, and the ground army from JYG is gigantic. He's just roaming free here. I done a nice scan at the base of the 9 o'clock position. He doesn't really need to scan it because that base is almost mine now, so there's no need to really assault it. Plus 3 weapon, plus 2 armor on JYG. Everything is in his favor. He just needs to deal the critical blow now. There's going to be no reason Hero could come out there anywhere. He's going to try another drop. One of his drop is got forced to prematurely unload the cargo here in the middle of the map, and that Overlord is going to run home together with the Ultralists. Some Scourges running around for fun here. And all Overlords are going to get completely scanned and taken out. Looks like very slow reaction from Hero. Irradiate on some of the Overlords. 1 Overlord's dead already, and 2 other Overlords are going to be irradiated to deaths here. More irradiations happening everywhere. This area is full of irradiation. is full of nuclear technology. And finally, this Overlord is going to be run. And finally, Beast is a hit. And GG from Hero. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the end of the game. And what the heck is happening to JYJ's chair? He completely got stuck in his own chair here. But nice game. And we're going to be seeing JYJ versus, who's that? Mine in the final in 1 week's time. See you soon. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.